What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing tonight? Little early evening break for a change of pace. This is not our norm, which is okay. Change is good sometimes. Hey, Jerry. Troy says, fantastic. I like that. Heck yeah. All right. I got 6:30, according to all the things that keep time around me. So, here is the owner list for tonight. Missing payment from JJ and Philip for one spot. But I'm sure they'll take care of that when they get to it. It was kind of weird timing, so I'm sure they'll get it. And then our filler spots start at AJ Allmendinger. First place goes from AJ down to Jeffrey Earnhardt. And then second place, Joey Logano down to Ty Gibbs. So that's how the list lays out. Hi, bud. And then here is the duck race lineup, 1 through 28. David at the top, John Boyles at the bottom. Good luck to everybody on the duck race. I got to get 28. And then let's do 48 seconds. I'll set that. Shuffle them one time. Well, let me point you guys down so you can see a little better. And good luck. Here we go. Quack. $28 and 18, duck 13, 28 still leading. Duck 1's trying to side draft. The green machine 15 was making a move, and then 17 on the inside. And then maybe 15? 17's first place, maybe 15? Yeah, so 17. Trevor Bowers, first place. 15. Second place, Mike Ciano. Those are our two duck race winners. Trevor, put it there so you guys can see. Trevor and Mike. The one I know, David. When you said random, that was the first thing I looked for when you said random, because I thought, oh, he's a Busher fan. And I was like, well, then I'll put him at number 1. Oh, I don't know about that. Busher could get one. I don't think he's the type to just quit, you know? So, all right. MJ, you're going to turn that down just a little.
Like this?
A little bit more. All right. Thank you.
What, right here?
I can't have music playing in the background. So if that's what you're trying to do, you're going to have to go in a different room. Because I can't have music. Huh?
Well, now I'm not doing it.
Okay, that's fine. Then, all right. All right, so good luck to everybody. 4 boxes of select. If you were watching earlier when I was doing the live for first off the line, I struck out on first off the line. It was at 172.50, and I thought, well, I said 160 was where I felt like it needed to be to make it make sense. And so I thought, you know what, I'll let it go one more. When it gets to what I expected was going to be 165, I thought that's when I'll buy. It dropped to 165. All I had to do was hit complete purchase. Literally, the instant it went, I clicked it, and it was unavailable. So, you know, whatever that means. So I still have my doubts about their system and how legitimate the end of their system is, but for another day. So I did not get any first off the line. I think it's a shame that that's how they decide who gets them, is, you know, a Dutch auction that's run in the middle of the day. People that bought cases at 150. You mean boxes? Well, I don't know how that could have happened, because I was at I would say somebody's telling you stories, because at 165, it cut off. 75 out of 175. Blue, Noah Gragson. Going to Scott Bastian. We got a Sparks Red, Austin Hill. Going to Tony Jordan. Uh, 18 out of 49. But regardless, I didn't get any, unfortunately. So, I don't think it's the end of the world. Like I said, Prism, when they released Prism first off the line, it had enough incentive in it to do it. I just don't know. More than $40 over hobby box price, I don't know that that's worth it. You're going to have to get some really spectacular stuff. Lime green, Terry Labonte. Going to Billy Joe, 16 out of 75. And we got a Legendary Signatures autograph, Mark Martin. MJ, it's your favorite. Mark Martin.
I don't really like them.
Oh, you don't really like him now?
No.
Why?
Because I want
Okay. Mark Martin goes to Rick Komnick. Mr. Changeable as the weather. Oh, let's put Mark on the stand. What am I doing? Congrats, Rick. Yeah, my conspiracy theory on their first off the line stuff for Panini is that they will never allow it to get to a certain point. I think that they know ahead of time that there are some online retailers, wholesale retailers, the big ones, you know, the blowouts and those types of places, Midwest Card, those types of places that they probably have an agreed upon price before they list it, and they say, hey, if it gets to this price, we'll take whatever's left. And just don't even, you can show the price online and then just pull it off. And I've seen that happen more than once, and I feel like I would really legitimately need to see the numbers and how the cases are being sold to know if that's not the case. There's not enough transparency for me to believe otherwise. 140 of 199, William Byron going to James Ward. Don't know, Mike. There's no checklist yet. I would imagine so. I would imagine the rookies that you had from Donruss will carry on throughout 2025. 92 and 99, Ross Chastain. Red American Pride goes to Eric Patton. But that's just my assumption is that they'll keep the same rookies throughout. I think there is one other rookie that they're adding in at some point. I forget who it is. Tricolor, Christian Rose. Who won the duck race? Trevor Bowers was first place, and Mike Ciano was second place. Remember, the code cards from 2024 are dead now. They're no longer valid. Red, William Byron going to James Ward. 71 out of 125. Then we got a Silver Select Daniel Suarez. That'll go to Philip Mancini. Not a bad couple of autos. Suarez and Mark Martin. Oh, we got gold. Look out. Oh, that's cool. Jeff Burton. Gold. Jeff Burton went unclaimed through the filler and goes to Trevor Bowers. 3 out of 10. Nobody took the Jeb and Jeff Burton spot. So that's going to go to Trevor through the filler. Nice, Trevor. Very nice. I'm going to move Suarez. And then we got the Sights of Victory, Chase Elliott. Going to Paul. And that's the red. Oh, 9 out of 99. 9 out of 99 for a door number, Chase Elliott. How about that for Paul? Door number, Hooters, Sights of Victory, red. All right, all right, all right. That doesn't suck. Cole Custer, silver. And Fuego, Corey Heim, and Kyle Larson. Eddie Larson. Tricolor Kyle Busch. Goes to Sean. DW and Fuego. Filler. And Kaz Garala. Connor Mozak. John Hunter. There's a red Haley Deegan. Going to Brian Jacobs. $76 out of 149. Sensations Sheldon Creed and Brandon Jones. Carolina Blue, Alan Kulwicki. That goes to Michael John Pierce. $74 out of 199. LaJoy, American Pride, and Tony Stewart. Kurt Busch, Casey Kane, Dale Jarrett, Silver, Sights of Victory, C. Bell, and Casey Kane. Empty box. Yeah, Jeff showed up tonight in a Goldway. Raja, Matt Kenseth. Let's go from the back. Ross Chastain. We got a white Tony B. And then what I believe is an auto. Yeah. Trackside Action Signatures. Slamming Sammy Smith. Going to Kale. Nice Kale. Let's just swap them out with Mark and continue to rotate. The white Tony B belongs to Lewis. $61.99. Whoa. I don't want the card, just the code thing. Taylor Gray. From the back again, Nick Sanchez. Red, Jeff Burton. 34/35, Christopher Bell. Blue sheet metal. That's cool. C. Bell going to JJ. $137/149 with the red Jeff. Purple Harrison Burton. Going to Will Black. #8 out of 75. We got SVG and Sammy Smith. Tyler Ankrum, Denny Hamlin. Carson Quapple, tricolor rookie. Swalich and Kurt Busch. Go from the back. Corey LaJoie. Red, Kyle Larson. And Legendary Signatures, Jeff Burton. I kind of had a hunch when I saw the color on the side of the card. Jeff Burton to Trevor Bowers through the filler. Congrats, Trevor. And we got the red select Larson for Tim Mays. #50 out of 149. Allgaier, Jeff Burton. Christopher Bell, silver. American Pride, Ross Chastain, and Kyle Busch. How about a tie-dye Zane Smith? That's nice. Zane going to William Herron. #19 out of 25. Behind Zane, we got a blue American Pride, Bubba Wallace. Bubba went unclaimed and goes to Trevor. 28 of 49. Silver, Davey Allison. Fuego Stenhouse. And DW. Sam Mayer. Noah Gragson. Hi, bud.
Hi.
Tricolor, Ty Gibbs.
Oh, that's a cool card.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Got a lot of colors, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What about that one?
How do I feel like the card that you just did?
Oh, the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, just... Okay, the screen's good.
Okay.
Phew.
Ew.
I'm screening that fully.
Yeah, I'm glad for that.
Because this is my favorite tablet.
I know. Red, Kyle Larson. Going to Tim Mays. 110 of 125. Noah Sensations, and Cole Custer. 2 packs left for this box. Carolina Blue, Bubba Wallace. Through the filler to Trevor. 62 out of 199 with Bubba. And then we're going Ryan Preece and Casey Kane. This will get us to the halfway point. We got Matt Kenseth with the blue going to Andy. $151 to $175. William Byron and Parker Retzlaff to finish that off. So halfway there. Probably as good a time as any to remind everybody, next break will be Thursday night. Originally, I had told everybody that it would be a 5-box mixer. It's actually going to be a 6-box mixer. I'm adding one more mega box of Donruss to it. So there'll be 5 mega boxes of Donruss and 1 box of 24 National Treasures. But we have not opened any megas yet. So, for those that are, rainbow chasers, I wanted to get some in before Select gets here. I picked up one more today. So we've got 5 mega boxes. Those have 2 hits per. Tie-dye, Jeff Gordon. Going to Steve Teskey. That's nice. 17 of 25. Nice Jeff Gordon. Byron and Cole Custer. Carolina Blue, Lane Riggs. Goes to Scott Dixon. 148 of 199. It's the rookie. And this one's nice. Sparks tie-dye with the sheet metal. Going to Anthony Hawley. That's really cool. Nice looking card, Anthony. $9 out of 25 on the Eric Jones. Here, let's swap him out for Sammy Smith. Just a little something different. Since that's so cool looking. Tricolor, Darrell Waltrip. I know I've talked about PSA submissions coming back, and I'm still waiting on a shipping confirmation from PSA on the one, and I'm still waiting on them to finalize the second one. So just waiting on them to do whatever it is they need to do. So those are both still in limbo. And then I told everybody about a a lot of slabs, PSA slabs that I purchased, and those were in Columbus on Sunday, and they still haven't made it here. I've got that your package will arrive later than anticipated thing. So who knows what's going on there. 39 of 175, blue Ryan Preece. Going to Chris Bonnet. I was hoping this week we might have 2 or 3 PSA unboxings, and here it is, Wednesday night, with no idea when any of them are going to happen yet. So, and Fuego Red, Ty Gibbs. That's going to be 60 out of 99. And that goes to Mike in the filler. Going to Mike Ciano. SVG, Haley. Got a purple Tony Stewart. I might have forgot to mention that I kept Tony Stewart for the house when we switched everything to the filler last night. 23 of 75. That's actually a house hit for Smoke. Harrison Burton and Corey Haim. Silver Clint Boyer. American Pride BK. And Bubba. Boy, these are all wonky. Lane Riggs, red. Going to Scott Dixon. 20 out of 125. David Brinkman, I've got a feeling that you're going to be okay with losing the duck race, because I feel like you won overall. Tie-dye Chris Buescher auto for David Brinkman. Very nice. 2 of 25. I was going to say, the only thing that would have made it better is a door. Let's swap out Burton and have some tie-dyes up here for a minute. Maybe we'll get at least one more magged card before we're done. Or 2 or 3. Connor Mozak, silver. Jesse Love, Sights of Victory. And Austin Hill. Davey Allison, lime green. Boy, that's bright. Going to Michael John Pierce. I don't know why I said that weird. 9 out of 75 for Davey. Chase and Fuego. Chandler. Truex. Got a white Jesse Love. Going to Sea Salt. I feel like one thing I really like about Select is it spreads the names around pretty well. 62 of 99. Like, nothing's going to be perfect at distributing cards, you know, among checklists or whatever, but I feel like Select does a pretty good job of touching on different notes for the most part. Corey Haim, time. Tricolor. Eckes and Ross Chastain. Should have an auto in this pack. Let's go from the back. Kevin Harvick. We got the red Reddick. And Casey Kane, trackside action signatures. That's nice. Going to Billy Joe. Casey Kane might have one of the most consistent autographs I've ever seen. He's right up there with Richard Petty as far as consistency, in my opinion. His signature always looks the same. Nice hit, Billy Joe. And then we got a red Tyler Reddick going to Troy. 96/149. I do know the grades for the for submission 20. I have the grades. If anybody's just itchy and wants to know what your grades are, I know what the grades are. And it was out of, I think it was 63 cards. I did the math. I think there were 63 cards and 22 10s. So, pretty good numbers. Yeah, bud? Oh, okay. Especially considering that in that submission, I sent 8 cards of my own that I knew pretty much were all not 10s. Like, I thought there was 1 or 2 maybe that I thought maybe had a chance, but in my heart of hearts, I kind of knew that none of them were. So, you know, pretty good odds as far as gem rate is concerned. Tie-dye for Daniel Dye. Going to Zach Brewer. That's typically not the reason why Zach takes that spot, because Zach's a Hemmert guy. 22/25. No, Todd, I did not. As I was telling you guys earlier, I waited, it got to 165, and literally the moment it clicked to 165, I hit order, and it said not available. So, yeah, bud.
I remember we used to have a couch down here.
We did used to have a couch down here, you're right. Red SVG rookie going to Steve. That's nice with the color match.
What type of couch was it?
It was called a futon. 129/149. And then we got Austin Hill on the Sparks for Tony Jordan. That's our second Austin Hill relic of the night. Trying to make a liar out of me talking about spreading things around. Austin Hill and Jeff Burton are trying to be the exceptions to the rule. William Byron White. Yeah, you're the second person that said 150, but at 165, it was gone off the website, not available. So I don't know how anybody got it at 150. Again, I think there's some games that are played. 19/99. Byron going to James. I would love an explanation from Panini as to how I tried to order at 165 and it said not available. It wouldn't even show up on the website. But I've got people telling me that others ordered it at 150. So how did that happen? Martin Truex Jr., Carolina Blue. 98 out of 199. Going to Rick. LaJoy, Terry Labonte. Blue, A.J. Allmendinger. That'll go to Trevor. 121 out of 175. Bell and Josh Williams. Todd Gilliland tricolor. Heim. Austin Dillon. Which reminds me, I need to make the Austin Dillon custom for Richmond. Get that put together. Let's go from the back. Truex. We've got a purple Brandon Jones. And then Eric Almirola, 38 of 49 with the red patch autograph. Goes to Will Black. Nice one, Will. Purple Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones also went unclaimed. And so that'll go to Trevor as well. 66 out of 75. Reddick. Silver Joey Logano. Chris Buescher, red and fuego for David. $87 out of 99. We got 4 packs to go. Jim Johnson. Carl Edwards, tricolor. Probably going to have to open some penny sleeves before we're done. I know it was going to be close. I think we're going to be shy. Filler and Thad Moffitt. Yeah, I got 1 left, so might as well get the pack out and open it now. All right. I think we might have our other auto here. SVG, Carolina Blue, Carson Hocevar, and Carson Hocevar autograph. Hocevar going to Sea Salt. Nice hit, Andrew. That's the silver, non-numbered. Still nice. And you got the blue. It's a color match one way or another. 152 out of 199. Silver, Kyle Petty. John Hunter. And Haley Deegan. Larson. Mozak. Bell blue. Going to JJ. 94 out of 175. And we got American Pride, Chase Elliott, and Michael McDowell. So again, definitely appreciate everybody's support as always. I know this one took a little longer to fill. I'm not sure why, to be honest, because Select's a pretty good product. I think it was just weird timing maybe, because once we got rolling with the filler today, buddy, we got it in gear. So appreciate everybody's help and support for sure. And as I mentioned earlier, next break Thursday night. Will now be a 6-box mixer, 5 mega boxes of Donruss, and then 1 National Treasures box. So let's do a recap. We had Tie-Dyes, Daniel Dye, Jeff Gordon, and Zane Smith, all numbered to 25. Then we had the red, Sights of Victory, Chase Elliott. That is the door number, 9 out of 99. Relics, we had Austin Hill red, and Christopher Bell blue. No redemptions, so that's a nice takeaway. Carson Hocevar, red select patch auto Eric Amarola. Trackside action signatures Casey Kane. Same for Sammy Smith. Jeff Burton legendary. Mark Martin legendary. And Daniel Suarez. So some pretty decent autos. We had a gold Jeff Burton. 3 out of 10. And again, that went through the filler to Trevor. And then we had tie-dye Eric Jones out of 25. And tie-dye Chris Buescher out of 25 for David. So pretty solid overall. I'm not sure that we set the world on fire tonight. But if I had opened those, I don't know that I'd really be disappointed with anything either. So, just okay. Middle of the road is what I'd say. Average, whatever you want to say. Not good, not bad. So, again, appreciate everybody's support very much. That's all I got for tonight. Everybody have a good rest of your Wednesday evening. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the mixer. And then, again, just as a casual reminder, Saturday night we'll do National Treasures 2-box. And Sunday I've got a pretty big Prism mixer set up. 5 different years of Prism. And I'm also going to put together a Bad Monkey box of some Prism singles for that night too. So a couple of nice breaks lined up here as we start to lean into 2025 Select. So everybody have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you all next time.